Well, good morning. This is day 5 of our epic adventures for July. And I gotta say, it's been really great. We've gone some interesting places. A lot of my favorite places that we've been to over the past several days. Seeing old friends, making new friends. That's what it's all about. But today we're going to Roaring Camp. So, should be fun. We're going to ride the beach train and the narrow gauge train. So, should be a great time and a great place, great fun. It's my friend Murf's birthday today, so happy birthday, Murf. Gonna see him. Haven't seen him in a little while. Well, I saw him at the operating session last week, but we don't get to hang around that much together. So I'm looking forward to that. James will be there, and I believe also Kevin Hill's gonna be there. It's always a good time when he's around.
There's a gas station on every corner here, so I'm going to be okay.
Worried about gas, you know what that means. Not that gas, Alvin.
Not that kind.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Hey.
I'm just noticing what a stylish shirt you have on.
Thanks, man.
Look at that. You're a TSG Train Crew.
It says that on the back, too.
What does that mean?
Oh, jeez.
Look at that. It's TSG Train Crew. Do you realize that you were the first person ever to wear a TSG Train Crew shirt?
I did not know that.
We brought the prototype to Utah, and you wore it on Chasing Trains when you were Fabio.
Yeah.
That's how you got your name.
This is a new design, though.
It is, yeah. That's the updated. This is TSG Train Crew V2.
V2.
Yeah, the next generation. But it's still official.
V2.
Yeah, still official though.
Yeah.
So I was noticing something else.
What is it? Oh.
What is that?
Oh, look.
What is that shirt? What?
Your hair's in the way.
Your hair's in the way. Life,
Love,
liberty, and the pursuit of trains.
And guess what's on the back?
What's on the back? This is this is what we call on a video. This is what we call product placement. Did you know that you can get these shirts
shameless plug.
Shameless plugs. So probably on this episode of Chasing Trains, my nickname's gonna be Shameless Plugger.
Do you have to include paid promotion if it's from yourself?
I don't. Yeah, I don't think so. And James has on a coat right now, but he has a TSG shirt on too. Shh. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're not going to look to the other side because it's not a TSG shirt. I have a TSG shirt on too. You just can't see it because I have a coat on.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw it.
So TSG shirts are really good.
Because the California people are cold.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Here's Alvin just moments ago off camera. Can I borrow a coat, Michelle? He's going to wear a lady's coat because he's not.
The only one not cold.
Right. Because he's not cold at all. You're cutting ice, man.
It's 55 degrees out here.
You're cutting
It's
ice.
really nice.
If I didn't have this section of farmer stand, I'd be all right. But
Oh, is that what makes you cold?
That's what's cold.
That's what's cold.
Keeps you warm.
yeah,
Here.
You should show us your other farmer's tan on the other side.
No.
Yeah, that one. Look at this guy. He has the toughest tattoo. No, you got to show your tattoo. It is the toughest tattoo ever. You need to tell us what this tattoo means.
so
It's tough, man.
it's tough. It was 4th of July weekend last year,
Yeah.
and I was like, It's 4th of July. I just got off work. Like, let's do it's 3-day weekend. I'm ready. Let's go do something crazy.
So wait,
I
you
was
gotta.
like, let's go get tattoos, and I was like,
Not that crazy.
And then we got tattoos. But it was funny because the guy, he wanted to put it like on the side. So when I flexed, it was like,
Yeah.
branding. I was like, no, I kind of want to put it like in a weird spot, just kind of.
In a weird way.
Yeah. But the only thing I would change about it is like move it up like a 1/4 of an inch up.
Why is that?
Because sometimes it pokes out.
Oh, and people
it's
can see your
kinda
tattoos. Yeah.
Not that I'm like, oh my god, but it's okay. Turns out, also the guy that gave it to me, I knew him because he was like my best friend's cousin's kid, and he's like, oh, I grew up over here, and I was like, oh, I grew up over there, and he goes, yeah, my grandma still lives over there. I was like, yeah, my mom still lives over there, and then he goes, wait a minute. Were you the kid with a hole in the yard? I said, yeah, dude, that was me. I dug a hole in the yard. It was crazy. Like,
It's funny with the things people remember. Yeah, to remember you by. You're the kid with the hole in the yard.
yeah, because I was bored, so I just dug holes. I dug a big old 6-foot hole. And that was
Wow.
me. And then he remembered, and I was blown away that I knew this guy that gave me my first tattoo.
These are the kind of stories you can't make this stuff up. Alvin got these new
I got these
sunglasses,
6 sunglasses.
and I think they look like some lady from the 70s. Look how big they are, and they kind of go up on the side like the old lady's eyebrows. You know the old lady I'm talking about. We've all seen her. She has
Crazy
pointy
cat
sunglasses
lady.
like that.
Crazy cat lady. The good news is, I got all the sun out of my face. There's 0 sunlight going to my eyeballs.
There's some. I can see it on the side here. No.
But
Right
sir,
on the side.
sir.
Look at all that.
Well,
It's wide open.
Wait a minute.
Wide open
Wait a
right
minute.
there.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We'll be all right.
Yeah. All right. I guess it'll be okay.
It'll be okay.
Sid thinks you look great. I think you look like a chick with those
I'm on-
glasses on.
I'm on Sid's side.
Yeah.
Now Alvin's asking for a second opinion on the glasses because he wanted Michelle to say something. Wait,
Sorry.
did I just say something wrong?
So,
right?
so he
What did
asked
you think
me
of-
about his glasses,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I said, "Well, they're interesting.
Stand
Kind of have this
stand over there,
like cat eye thing going on, like at the little."
right? Now, what does that remind you of anything? Like, have you ever seen anybody else wear glasses like that before?
He's gonna kill me if I really say it.
Do it.
My
Do it.
mom wore those in high school.
Boy, I just nailed that, didn't I?
Yep.
Now you're
Do you
getting
like my glasses?
right. Yeah. Here, James. Here. What do
The
you
good
think?
glasses.
These are good glasses. These are like manly glasses. This is the glasses that your uncle wore.
I was thinking about getting the horn hook ones or whatever they are, the horn rim glasses.
Thanks.
But
Yeah.
they didn't have any that were pink enough.
What would you think about someone who wears glasses that maybe some old lady would wear, like these?
That is unique and original.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it goes with your hair. I'm with her.
I'm with her.
Those glasses have probably been in there since they first put up that display.
Probably. I hope that.
You win. He had the best comment.
Finally, somebody bought these.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you get those? Because they were like, $2. Wait, just get rid of them.
They were 10.
$10 for
$16
that?
for these. These were the higher end ones, and there was 2 more in there.
You just paid $10 to embarrass us all day. It's probably worth it.
Yeah.
I'm not embarrassed.
That's what matters.
Oh, I got a jacket.
Look at that.
Shout out to Michelle.
Do you know what this is also doing?
What is it?
You have on those embarrassing glasses, and you have the logo of TSG on too. So it's perfect.
That's perfect.
It's perfect.
I mean,
This is
like, why
my
the hell am I
Chasing
gonna
Trains
sign up for that?
disguise.
Yep.
I got a jacket and sunglasses
Yep.
And Red Bull.
and Red Bull.
It's the breakfast of champions.
Yep.
Red Bull and gum.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Look what James gave Michelle. Explain what that is again, James.
So that's a elevation map of Colorado, and I'm guessing one of these is Pikes Peak.
Oh, probably a
It would
high
be,
one.
it
That
would be
would
the
be-
lower one. This would be at Rocky Mountain National Park,
Okay.
and I live here.
In that
I
crevice.
live here, and Amtrak actually does this follows all these canyons. This is
Wow.
how Amtrak goes across Colorado.
Alvin.
And
There's a
then
Utah one.
that's Utah.
Oh, we give you Utah.
Much flatter.
What is?
You got some desert out here, so like,
Yeah. Where
let's
does
see,
Utah?
how is it? It's like this, isn't it? How does our states go?
I don't remember.
No, it's more like that.
Is it more like that? Okay. So then Amtrak comes
No, 'cause
into
Four Corners,
Utah
remember?
and-
Four Corners. It's right
Four
there.
Corners.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. So we come in.
They're not to scale of each other.
They're not to
but-
scale.
And then the Amtrak comes across, and then it's just nothing.
Yeah. Dude, you got some competition.
He's a nice guy.
You got some competition. He just gave her rocks. He gave her the whole state.
I got
Look at
the
that.
state of Colorado,
So that's
but you're
something
gonna
to
have
put
to
on
up
your
your
desk.
game.
I mean,
Wow.
Let's put them in the car.
I got 2 of them.
We are chasing trains.
Yeah. That's us.
Yeah. You're holding up the whole line of cars. Look in your mirror. Happy birthday, Murf.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Yeah. We have something for you. Should I go get it?
Well,
So you don't have to carry it around? Oh, now we are holding up the line.
okay.
Yeah.
Go in there.
We're parked over there.
Oh, okay.
It'll be shorter to walk later.
Blue car.
Oh, look who the line is. Hey, whoa.
How are you?
It's not just some random. This is a specific.
Local even.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. That's great.
That's the rising sun.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
It's the rising moon.
Oh.
Those shorts, man.
Hey.
Nice to officially meet you.
You too. What's happening?
TSG Train Crew.
Congratulations. Thank you. Hey, Sydney.
Hi.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Thank you.
Today's your birthday?
Today's his birthday.
The train.
Oh, I didn't know that. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
That's really great. Thanks.
Is that your favorite tank car in the whole wide world?
It certainly is right now.
What's that?
He's got a train crew hat on.
Yeah. Oh, check this guy out.
Oh, yeah.
He's part of the Shea Racing team,
Yeah.
right?
Ooh. That's great.
I love it.
I like it.
So you're official now. What are we looking at over here?
Oh,
Yeah, you're the official guy.
so this locomotive sitting outside the shop right now is former West Side Lumber Company number 3. It's now Roaring Camp and Big Trees number 2. She was built in 1899.
Which makes her the. Oh,
She happens to be the oldest operational Heisler in the world. And, you know, the cool thing about this engine is that it's really been in continuous service since it was built. It's never been on display in a park or rusting away in a scrap pile. It came directly from the west side here, and it loaded itself onto the flat car that brought it here, and when it arrived in Felton, it was steamed up and unloaded itself, and it's been in service here ever since. And she lets us know it sometimes, too. If you ask any of the engine crew here about those guys, got 4 of those. Yep. Back behind the other way there.
I wasn't expecting this, but that red line going in there is gas.
No. Really?
The whistle that's on the Dixie is also has kind of an interesting story. It was one that I remember sitting there working on the train. We'd get to a town. Yeah, we do my uploads and downloads. You're good at it though. All right.
so this is the portal. Once you go over the covered bridge, you're in 1880.
But yeah, that would be awesome. This place is awesome.
Warning normally is for young folks. Don't let your kids reach out and grab branches. Number one, they smack other people, but number two, most importantly, there's a lot of poison oak out here. You won't know about it for about 5 hours, and then it is not fun. If you've never had it, you don't want it. Other than that, sit back, enjoy yourself. Now we have 2 round trips.
Give it a bit more steam.
Yeah, after this.
Steam locomotive you just saw coming in to pick up some cars. That's the Heisler. That's a big 2-piston Heisler locomotive.
Is that what you were going to say?
That is, I believe,
That's
it's built
steam, right? Coming out of the-
99. It's still on the tracks.
That's a night after Taco Bell.
Night after Taco Bell.
That's what that was. Yep. That was a night after Taco Bell.
Been there.
I love this.
You never find it though. They never disclose where the tree is for fear people that were around before the birth of Christ. Back in 1880, you could take a railroad called the South Pacific Coast, which had built tunnels through the Santa Cruz Mountains to this area and back as far away as San Francisco.
Environmental.
That is a river. That's the San Lorenzo River.
Always telling me what.
Changing events for folks that jumped off of those rocks. So go down there, have a swim, don't dive off the rocks. The train, but it was built the same year. Quick aside, if you look across the canyon, you'll see a big old dead coast railway built by James Fair. As opposed to 2,000 years for these trees, giant redwoods of the Sierras have about 3,000 200 years.
I just looked over a second ago and Michelle had this big grin on her face. I think she's enjoying herself. Look at this. That's this happy face. Yeah.
Especially when you sit outside.
It's a what?
What?
Sit outside. Trains.
But out the outdoor version. I love it.
Yeah, sitting outside. It's nice.
These trees are amazing. They're so tall. It's just
And all the other trees are supporting each
Son of Henry Cow said, listen, I've got 1,500 acres of land. I want to give it to the state park.
They put so much effort into getting it to that point, and then just like I never saw a yes on anything anywhere.
In my neighborhood.
Oh.
I saw those driving us
I was gonna say there was so much effort put into no on D, which is fantastic, but I hardly saw anything on yes on D. Once it made it to that point, it's like kind of like they gave up.
Honestly, they had to make the play for they had a lot of chances. When they did that, it was like
Now the interior road behind the 2600 was built. The start of this life, it was an F7. F7 kind of a streamliner, very box-like. Kind of fatal flaw though. And I would want for
The narrow gauge train was the very first train that I ever rode at 3 years old that made me want to go into railroading in the first place. So the fact that I ended up back there was really cool. But the best part about that, I tell everybody this when he's my engineer. The guy that
No, he's not as cool as you think.
He's not cool at all.
No, he's not cool at all.
He didn't even look at you.
What about the working guy?
The other side of the building is
There you go, dude.
State Highway 1 was processed. It's beautiful way to see the coast of California. Hey, we're about ready to go through that tunnel. It's just a story on the tunnel. The tunnel opened 1876. The railroad opened 1875. How can that be? Well, I'll tell you. Santa Cruz and Felton built their right away right down Main Street in Santa Cruz. Seemed like a good idea.
You gotta wave at the people. Why?
So they know that you're superior because you're on a train.
Back door of Santa Cruz and not have to shut down. Now it's real dark there in the tunnel, so it's cool.
Now we're going to be street running.
We run in the street?
Yeah. There's a lot of opportunities to wave at people here. Get it going. Here's the working wigwag. You might want to get a video of it.
You will.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That really is cool.
Love it.
Oh, yeah.
I've never actually done street running before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I've never seen, like, I've never been on a train where the car is like right here and it's in bushes.
Too, with a freight train.
It's kind of exciting. I think I'd be more nervous as the driver of the car, though. I'd rather be on the train.
Like, look at all these tourists.
Yeah.
John, look at that.
Yeah. Hey.
The guy on the radio tells me this used to be an SB yard, and now it was a UP yard, and then now it's just the beach train yard. Look, these guys play soccer. Oh, we gotta wave at them.
Called the Suntan Special.
He's going to wave at the soccer player.
1945, they had a branch line over to Oakland, one in San Francisco. If you're here July 4th, say 1937, you might see as many as 12 locomotives. In the old days, they would double head. They have two short wheelbase locomotives to get over the Santa Cruz Mountains.
Hey, John, there's a crew change car here.
I was just mentioning to Michelle, this is the world's most confusing roundabout to our right here because it has a railroad track right next to it. People struggle with roundabouts for some inexplicable reason.
And then you go and add
Add a track to it. She goes, take the next right. Then I went around again. She goes, take the next right. Then I go around again. I swear to God, it went, take the next right. Yeah, please take the next right, will ya? Kept missing the exit. Oh, that right. And more street running. This is one of the coolest train rides you can take, the beach train, because it has everything. Almost immediately you get a nice freak bridge. You're going through the redwood forest. There's a big wooden trestle that you go over. There's a tunnel. There's street running.
Volleyball.
Then there's this street running. And then there's the beach.
And there's scenery.
And there's scenery. I mean, there's everything on this ride. See the pier out there? It's just really cool ride, and we're about to come up here to the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, which is an amusement park. So,
Place the boardwalk.
yeah, lots of interesting stuff on this ride. Highly recommended. A lot of people go to roaring camp for the narrow gauge, which is also cool. We're gonna ride that later. But I've always thought of the beach train ever since I rode it a few years ago. I've always thought of it as being more interesting to me than the narrow gauge.
I hope you all are okay.
Oh, do you hear the toot-toot on the end?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Let's go find a corn
Let's
dog.
go for the corn dog.
For the corn dog.
For the corn dog.
For the corn dog.
You're gonna ride the roller coaster? Dude, let's go.
All right.
All right. We're gonna go ride the roller coaster.
I'm gonna ride the carousel. It's the biggest donut I've ever seen, and I need one.
They're pretty big. I mean,
Look at
the hand is there for scale. That's like a double-handed donut.
That's amazing. I need to, yeah.
You need one of those?
I absolutely need one of these donuts.
It's hard to go wrong with a double-handed donut.
You know, you eat donuts when you're real fat, right? It's only appropriate that I buy this donut.
I think I concur.
Here we are
On the Giant Dipper.
on the Giant Dipper.
We're gonna do a full send.
A full send.
Okay, we're sending it.
You hear the toot-toot?
All right.
All right.
I have the best donut ever.
It's the biggest donut ever for sure.
It took 3 bites to get that little bite out of
If you put a dime for scale, well, I mean, you can see Michelle's fingernail. It wouldn't be much bigger than that.
it. Yeah, it's delicious. I'm really liking it.
Oh, there's the dime.
Yeah.
Give it a dime for scale. Yeah. Yeah, it's that big.
We rode the roller coaster like this.
Did you go get your picture afterwards?
No.
We took pictures, Joe. We took a video. You might.
Yeah, I'll send you a little video.
He's going to send us a video of the roller coaster. It's a different kind of cab ride. It's like a date.
Yeah.
Isn't this romantic?
It is.
They went and rode the roller coaster together. Now they're sharing a donut.
She's pretty hot.
Did you get only one drink too, so you can have two straws? Two straws. I know you're worried about COVID, right?
This is donuts, though.
Yeah. Oh, let me get the first bite. Yeah.
Hey, Kevin, what did you think about Alvin's sunglasses?
That's cute. I like that.
You like those? Does it remind you of anything?
Yeah, actually, but I can't place it.
Oh, okay.
What were we going for?
An old lady from the 1970s.
Yeah, with the little. Yeah, the horn rim.
Right. It goes with her eyebrows.
That's right. Yeah.
She looks fabulous. I don't know what you're talking
And just like an old lady in the 1970s, she has a beard too. So.
Man, this is fantastic. This is such a good time.
Yeah.
I think
Great. It's great. It's always a great time on the beach train.
supposed to get up to the 80s.
I loved it. I had a donut. I saw a beach. It was beautiful. And my corn dog was excellent, actually. It was really good. It was a great day.
Yeah, we're not even done yet.
The train ride was lovely. The trees are the tallest trees I've ever seen. And I really loved it.
Fantastic ride. I live here and I haven't done this one yet, so yeah, it's my first time on the beach train, even though I live here.
What were you thinking?
I knew what it was. I just hadn't had a chance to do it yet.
Yeah.
But, I definitely recommend it to everybody. You get to see awesome trees, to come down to the beach boardwalk, to see people screaming their face off on whatever the heck they're riding.
Oh.
And you get to ride the train, which we're about to leave.
That's the signal for get on the train. What do you think? It's your birthday. You having a good birthday?
I'm having a great birthday, and yeah, I'm with James.
If you want to come down to the boardwalk, skip Highway 9. Take the train. It's a lot more fun.
You don't have to pay for parking here.
That's true. And by the way, make sure you wave at everybody, or Alvin will have words with you.
He's the official waving guy.
I'm here on my day off. That's the definition of insanity, I think. That's okay. Got to ride the Giant Dipper with Alvin. That's a great experience. And
We have B-roll.
yeah, we've got B-roll footage. It was good. We had a big ass donut and a corn dog, and that was all good. So the engine's always backwards on one trip of the day because that's just how the train has to get turned around on the Y to get out of here. So typically we try to keep it long hood forward on the first trip, just because on the afternoon trip there's more traffic and it's better to be able to see with the short hood. Right.
Did you hear the tuk-tuk? I think that was the official Santa Cruz grade crossing signal.
Well, that means get out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We heard that on the way down. There was a car that was way too far over, and it was a very near miss. So there's a pro tip for all you drivers out there. If you ever see a railroad track down the middle of the street, pay attention, because the train won't stop and it will crunch you no matter how big your car is. You will lose that fight every time. Here's one of the few working wigwags.
Why are you doing U-turns in front of the train? Little black Prius over there doing a U-turn right in front of
It wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
Yep. The TSG.
And this wigwag here stopped working at some point. I heard a rumor that someone stole the copper out of it, so it doesn't work anymore. And I can't imagine they got enough copper to make that worthwhile, but whatever.
That doesn't matter.
People are desperate.
All right, get yourself ready. We're gonna go back into the tunnel. Some of you, this will be your first shot. This is the Mission Hill Tunnel. We'll be going underneath the side of where the old Santa Cruz Mission used to be.
All right, so we're back to waving at everybody. On.
Look, a foamer.
Is there people? We gotta wait.
Did you get him?
There's no more people to wave at.
Oh shoot! You look like you're. Yeah, you say you look like you're drunk. Hey, I'll be seeing you guys later. I'm going to head out. It's getting to be afternoon. The heat's going up, and I don't do too well in the heat. But I had a great day, and it's always fun going anywhere with John and Sydney and the whole rest of the crew this time. Yeah, and happy birthday, man. Thanks a lot.
Happy birthday, Murf!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Thanks.
has a lot of space.
I don't think Charlie will
Right
be.
here looks like it has a ton of space. Right here? Yeah, this one right here.
James's stuff.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah.
We converted this engine to burn recycled crankcase oil. So basically, that means every time you do an oil change on your car, that old oil gets collected up, then refined down till it has no lubricational values or impurities, and it's then sent to places like this that have steam engines that need to be fired. So thank you for doing regularly scheduled maintenance on your vehicles and providing us here at Roaring Cab Railroad with nice, clean, efficient burning fuel.
You are getting the experience today.
Now, as the conductor of this train, I'm in charge of only a few things. I'm in charge of when this train moves, when it stops, who's riding it, but more importantly, the safety conducted on this train falls upon my head. Which means it's my job to inform all of you of everybody's favorite subject, the safety rules and announcements. Oh yeah, I can tell how pumped you are. I know it's pretty warm out here, so we'll start off easy with rule number 1. Don't fall off the train. It's a real drag for everyone involved, literally. So don't. Rule number 2 is to help you with rule number 1, and it has to do with these lovely little yellow signs on both ends of every single rail car on this entire railroad. They say, please remain silent. Wow, got a little tongue-tied there. It's a good thing I don't talk for a living, huh? Those lovely little yellow signs say, please remain seated. So once you find a seat on this lovely train, please stay there. If you see something on the other side of the train that you gotta get a picture of, or you won't sleep tonight, just be patient. Patience is the key to life. It's also the key to this railroad. Fancy that, huh? We're gonna go up these train tracks in one direction. Once we get to the top of this mountain, we turn this whole train around and go down the exact same train tracks, but in the opposite direction. Putting all of you on the opposite side of the train on the way down the hill, giving all of you the opportunity to get that photo you had to get so bad. So just be patient and know that you will see everything this railroad has to offer you from the seat you're currently sitting in eventually. By the way, that's an 1899 Heisler locomotive at the front of this train, which makes that the oldest operating Heisler in the entire world. And we're still using it for revenue service.
There it is.
And finally, children under the age of 2 riding for free without a ticket must be on your lap under your full control the entire ride. Good luck. And that just about does it for the rules. We'll be out of here in just a moment.
And some people were on the wrong train, and he's like, this is not the beach train, and all these people just stop.
Tell you what, I'm just going to carry these with me. When I check tickets later.
I can see it in the background. Yeah. Yeah, well behaved too.
Yeah.
If somebody doesn't have a
Charlie's
ticket, you
pretty
just throw
good
them off
here.
the top.
Enjoying Charlie's commentary.
Well, it's a downhill hike back to the depot.
Engine 2, you got the high ball. And away we go. Now brace for impact at breakneck speeds of up to 14 miles an hour. That's about the top speed on this engine. Ooh, that was nice and smooth. Now as we're leaving this old train station here, be sure to give anybody you see a big old corny wave as you roll by. For some reason, people absolutely love waving at people waving at them from a moving train. Don't know why. Try to cheer them up a little bit too. They might be a little bummed out they didn't get to ride this thing. Wow, you guys are doing great. Well done. Well done. It's because of the Federal Railroad Administration, also known as the FRA mandate. The letter Q in Morse code. A real railroad like Caltrain or Amtrak, a train that moves faster than 15 miles an hour, they legally have to be blowing that signal for 14 seconds before they actually cross the road. So basically, if you lose your train track, 1, I'm sorry, but 2, the next time you get woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning by a freight train blasting through the middle of your town, please try not to get angry at us crew. We're just trying to keep our job. You should be more angry at the Federal Railroad Administration, also known as the FRA. That's where you send those angry letters, ladies and gentlemen. Only go down about 8 to 15 feet. Those routes then turn up towards the surface of the forest floor and spread up to 200 feet in every direction around it. Over 100 feet distance traveled, thus a 3.5% grade. And that's how you measure grades, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to algebra. Sorry. But here on this narrow gauge railroad with our smaller, more nimble equipment and our very special all-wheel drive, gear-driven, steam-powered 1899 Heisler at the front of this train, we consider 3.5% to be pretty much flat. Because as we make this next right-hand turn, as we will in about a minute, our train will start climbing an 8.5% grade. And that's incredibly steep for a train. It's also pretty steep for a Geo Metro, I found out the hard way. If you listen to that locomotive very carefully, you'll hear it making all... Hey, you in the first car, sit down! Thank you. Who are you people?
You got tickets. Have a great trip.
Hey, wait a second. This isn't the
Thank you.
I will.
Actually got
Oh,
awesome. Look at me. I love it.
Have a great trip, guys.
At the half moon.
Really feel the engine work. Feel those surges. Wow. Did you all happen to skip lunch today? I appreciate it if you did, because it looks like we're actually going to make it in one try. That didn't happen last trip. Last trip was 4 attempts to make it up this hill. So let's give your engineer Doug and your fireman Donnie a nice round of applause. They're making this look easy. This is a prehistoric species. If you imagine T-Rexes running around behind these trees, you would not be too far off from the actual scene.
I came just to hear your laugh. Right?
They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. To the funny part. For life is beautiful all the time. You heard that song, right? Yeah. Classic. It's Polish.
So who did you...
What it is?
Billy Joe.
Tired.
Okay.
Yeah?
It's a nice little relaxing ride.
They bring out the five.
Except for some guy keeps talking on the microphone. Keeps me awake.
Used to work for Billy Jones.
Oh yeah.
We need to do a big group one. Let's all get one. Alright, you two get out of his picture. And then we'll all get in one. Fine. Okay. Okay.
Who's the photographer? Oh,
Look at me.
it's you.
I'm double-handed.
So to help clean out all those minerals, the boiler on this locomotive is equipped with a very special valve, known as a blow-down valve. It's basically a large hole at the lowest point in that locomotive boiler. And that's where all the sediment likes to build up at the bottom of the boiler. When our fireman Donnie opens up this blow-down valve, it lets a whole bunch of water and steam jet out of the side of the boiler with 200 pounds of pressure behind it. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the cleanest ducks in all the western United States. That's right, we steam clean them here, and they love it until they get too close. Then they become a special at the restaurant. And with that one piece of information on
And as you can see, they're fully equipped for ADA compliance.
Second floor.
You've never gone on a ride like that before, have you?
No, I've never done that. And that was really cool, a 10.5% grade, and that little Heisler working really hard to get up the hill. That let me see what logging railroad was really like to be a logging railroad, and that's what I came to learn. So that was amazing, and I want to come back and do it again.
Hey Kevin,
Yeah.
since you're standing here anyway, and since you know what's going on here, can you explain for the viewers on the Chasing Trains video
Oh, what's happening?
why they're stopping here?
Yeah, the train's stopping to pick up a bride. She's going to be riding in the last car of this train. The groom's party's up in the front of the train. And she's going to come out of the schoolhouse there. They're going to pick her up, and then the train's going to proceed up to Bear Mountain.
So that little green thing down there is a schoolhouse. Very good.
Now these starts right here are usually pretty impressive too, because the train's sitting on about a 6% grade right now. I'm taking off.
Oh, thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
You got to be on Chasing Trains again.
I did. It's been a while. Yeah, I don't remember when the last time was.
Well, I know one of the last times was up here, so.
Was it?
Yeah, it was before you were working here.
That's right. That's right.
You came up here with your dad, and Paul was here with his dad.
Yep, I remember that. The Pauls, we had Paul squared.
Yeah.
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 Too busy now that you work here.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming up on your day off to work. Yeah. Hopefully it didn't feel like work.
No, it's fine. It's a completely different perspective as a passenger on these trains. So.
Yep.
And we hit both of them.
Yep.
So, that's good.
Can't beat that.
Yep. Two of, I think, the most scenic railroads in the country, probably. But,
they are.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of scenery.
Yeah. Especially on the beach train.
It's been an awesome week.
Yeah.
Long, but fantastic. Got to do things I never thought I'd get to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Including beach train, which I live just up the road and haven't done yet, but even more importantly, all the stuff up on the other side of the state.
Sure. Now you have an excuse to come back up here too, now that you know how fun it is.
Yep.
How cool it is.
Yeah, I'll definitely be doing the beach train more. It's a nice little way to get down to Santa Cruz without having to drive down through all that traffic.
Yep.
And parking and all that fun nightmare.
Cool. Well, thanks for coming.
Yep, thanks for having me.
So we finished up at Roaring Camp, and we're doing something that I wasn't sure that we'd be doing today, but here we are now at the Fern Creek and Western Garden Railroad, and we're going to go in and talk to Paul and Eric, and I think Paul said they have some trains running here today, so we'll see what happens. Paul, you're officially on this episode of Chasing Trains.
Okay, excellent.
And this is Paul. This was the first time I think we saw Paul at this railroad scrubbing the track right here.
Maybe, yeah.
And I remember very distinctly what he said, and it sounded just like this.
I love brass track. But we don't have that problem anymore because we're all dead rail and we use battery.
That's right.
No more scrubbing track. If we like it to look dirty, so yeah.
That's what she said. Hey, I learned.
We like it dirty.
Right, I learned from the best.
I do that.
Uh-oh.
We're on the ground.
We're on the ground.
It got
Oh,
back on.
it re-railed.
All right.
That was lucky.
What do you mean? That's a good railroad.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Mally.
Now that I think about it, we should have a romantic sunset dinner
Out here?
with Mexican food
Where?
at the beach. Dude, this is Santa Cruz Beach, bro.
This is Santa Cruz. It's beautiful.
Oh, maybe we should look at what they're looking at.
There's a roller coaster. See the roller coaster? I rode that.
Oh, yeah. This is another Chasing Trains traffic jam. This time we're in a place called Capitola. We decided to take the scenic route home, and we went the opposite direction of where we should have gone so that Michelle could see the coast of this area.
It's pretty though.
It is pretty.
I thought you said this is Crapitola.
Crapitola, yeah.
Today was fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. So we woke up kind of early, and then we went to go to the bagels for breakfast.
Yeah.
And I had a turkey avocado from the bagel place. It was
House of-
so good.
House of Bagels.
Yeah, House of Bagels right there in the spot. It was in a strip mall. But it was loud. Lots of noise. Very good. So I had a very good bagel, and then we saw Kevin Hill, and then we saw Murf, and we got to ride the train, and I waved at the people. Lots of people to wave at. Superior.
That
You
was
have
the
to-
highlight.
You have to wave at the people because you are on a train, and they're not. So that instantly makes you, like, this is cool, and then this is you being on a train.
It's like the cutoff.
Yeah, the cutoff is way too high. So you just have to wave at the people. We did that, and then we hung out with Kevin. Oh, I rode a roller coaster with Kevin. One of the select few people I've ever ridden a roller coaster with is Kevin Hill. And then we got corn dogs and split a donut and had some soda on the beach.
You did the donut toast.
We did the donut toast. It was so
And
good.
the corn dog toast.
And the corn dog toast.
It was very romantic.
Did you see that?
I think I got that on video. Not
Okay.
sure, but I might have.
All right. And then we rode the train back, and then we went on another train ride, and we hung out with Charles. He was our guy with the microphone. He was doing this the whole time.
Yeah.
And then after that, we hung out and watched some girl that was getting married jump on the train. And then we went to go to the Fern Creek of Western. I got to see my guy Paul.
One of the kids.
One of the kids. And then we were able to, he let me run a train. My first time running a G-scale train.
It's actually F scale, but
F.
yeah.
In the Garden Railroad place. Excuse me.
It looks like you're still talking in the microphone.
Dude, there's a microphone. There's a guy holding a camera, so I have to do it. And then I hung out with him, gave him a hug. It was nice to see him. Very wonderful. And then we saw the pier with the beach. This is the B-roll. You might put a pier with the beach in the picture. So
we're under 1 minute on the battery.
Oh. And then we had tacos, and then now we're going home. Overall, great day. Thank you. Thank you, John. Thank you, Tony Cock, for making that happen.
Changed the battery pack. It just pooped out. Did the light go?
Oh, it actually still is running, but I have to turn it off.
Okay, turn it off. Thank you for today.
Alvin already went first.
My
so.
sunglasses were the best part of today.
Yeah.
The old lady sunglasses.
Sunglasses. Haters gonna hate.
Yeah. But James knew what was going on.
I know. Today was great. I mean, the beach train,
The narrow gauge.
got everything.
I thought the beach train was just going to be down the coast. That was
Yeah.
funny. I'm like, oh wow, the trees. Oh wow, this is pretty.
It is kind of a weird name if you think of it that way, and I've never thought of it that way because the beach train has always been this
Yeah.
thing that goes to the beach, not at the
I
beach.
thought it was more like the one I took to San Diego, like the surf liner.
Yeah.
But this was better. This was better because we got the mountains and the beach, and the trees were fabulous. And then we came back and went up the hill behind the Heisler, and that was amazing.
Yeah.
Kevin was
Right.
a great host.
Charlie was awesome. as
Charlie
usual.
was such a good conductor. Entertained us the whole way. Good info with good humor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made it fun. Yeah, it was a great day. And then we got to see a wedding on the train. That was interesting how they had worked that. So that was neat. And then we came down here, and now we're at the beach. We had some Mexican food, which was really good.
So
Yeah.
there's the question that's always good, which is,
All right, guys.
if someone ever asks you about Roaring Camp, would you recommend for them to go to that?
Oh yes.
100%.
200%.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're supposed to say 300%.
If you're in
1,000%.
There you
No, it's 100, 200, 300. You did it wrong.
301%.
just has to top us.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If you're in this region at all, that's definitely, you have to go ride that.
We're not very good at math.
And you can ride the beach train down, spend 5 hours at the beach, and then ride it back. It's perfect.
Should also be.
That's not what we did. Yeah, but that's an
To
option.
ride 2 trains in one day.
Yeah.
If it's possible, you got to do it.
But
Yeah.
if you're a regular tourist,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
And the boardwalk was really clean and nice.
Yeah. They work.
Santa Cruz is way
Those
nice.
restrooms are premium.
Yeah, like the bathrooms were clean.
that's the real.
She would recommend the bathrooms.
And
Because
the
the
donut.
bathrooms are
Don't
clean.
forget to eat the donut.
Eat the donut.
Yeah.
The tech-
Donut was amazing.
The Texas-sized donut.
Texas donut. It was
Yeah, that
fabulous.
thing's huge.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was really good.
That's what they said.
The corn dogs were good.
Corn dogs
I
were
wish I
good
got
too.
some French fries.
They were not stuff.
No?
They were all right.
I was good with what I had. It was perfect.
But this is the longest wrapping up video we've ever done.
That's okay.
Because
Yeah,
we're at the beach and we're kicking
We're
back.
trying to prolong the
There-
so we
relaxation.
can sit here longer.
we did do quite a bit today, though.
We did,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's been really fun.
I got to ride a roller coaster.
Yeah, you mentioned that
I mentioned.
Yeah.
more than once.
Well, it was.
That's how stoked I am about it, man. It was fantastic.
All right.
Me and Kevin just on a roller coaster together.
All right. That'll do it then. I just had comments from the peanut gallery behind the camera. We're done. We'll just look at the beach for a minute while the credits go.
Oh, this is the part where it goes. Dun, 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 dun. You know the Chasing Train music?
Yeah.